Hey guys, welcome back in CodeSphere. So today in this video, I will show you how you can store data, retrieve data and delete data from Firebase in your Android app. So in this tutorial, I will insert multiple data and then we will retrieve it in Recyclerview, and then on you can also delete that data by clicking on that data. So you can see that I will give some demo name, for example, Priya Sharma, and after this when I will give the gender female and then age 20, and after this when I will click on this button save, so you can see that data saved successfully, and there is a child created, and this is our data. And if I will long press this button, I mean on this item, and click on the button yes, so there is a you can see the message delete, are you sure to delete this data? And when I will click on this button yes, so you can see that our data is deleted successfully. So today in this video I will show you, so you can see on the screen that there is some screenshots that how our app will look. So without wasting time, let's start. So guys, we will start from scratch. So first of all, we will design activity underscore xml file. So but before this, I want to show you the Gradle, that which dependencies you have to add in your Gradle build for doing this. So first dependency is Firebase UI database dependency, and you can see that this is the dependency and its version is updated 6.2.0. I mean it is the latest version of this dependency. And next is Firebase database, and then another one is Firebase, I mean Recyclerview and Cardview are also two dependencies that you have to add in your Gradle build for using it. So make sure you add it before starting. So after this, let's go back to activity underscore xml file, and then here what we have to do is, you can see that our parent layout is constant layout. So here we will simply go to design section, because today I will use drag and drop. So simply write edit text. So you can see this is a plain text, and here we will use three edit text. Again, not text view, let me search again, edit text, and then again third edit text. So is after this we will fix its constraint. So is now our edit text are complete, and after this here we will use a button for saving value. So simply drag and drop the button, and then we will fix its constraint. So after this here what we will do guys is we will simply use a linear layout. So search linear layout, and its horizontal, I mean orientation should be vertical. Then yes guys, and now what we will do is inside that we will use a recycler view. So simply drag and drop a recycler view inside it. So now as you can see that our recycler view is pretty fine, and it's time to go in text section. And now here we will give some margin. So let me give it margin 10 dp, and now you can see the little bit of space. And after this here our input type, and we will change this to hint, and yeah, it will be same name. And then again here we will change it to hint, but this time it will be age, because we will take the age as input. And input type we will change it to number, because it will be easy for user to enter number. So input, I mean oops, let me give it number. Yes guys, and after this is for third one, and here we will also change the text to hint, and here we will give gender. And after guys, you can see that our work is complete. This is our all three edit text, and we have given id. But let me also give the id. So id will be edit text name, and then its id will be edit text age, and then after this its id will be edit text underscore gender. So guys, you can see that it is showing error, because we have changed the id. So we have to give age 3 underscore, it will be gender, and then in the place of edit text we will give edit text name, and then third one, so instead of edit text we will give edit text age. So as now you can see our layout is again looking good, and now what we have to do is let me click on this one, and it is showing error, but whenever we click on the button add suppress, now you can see that error is gone. And now what we have to do is simply make it 400, or you can also make it little bit small, because you know your device length and width, so make it according to it. And let me make its height to 360 dp. Yes guys, now you can see that it is completely good. And then guys, after this here what we will do is we will give id for our recycler view. So simply give id will be recycler view underscore main. Yes guys, so now our coding part is almost complete, and now after this let me check that everything is fine. We have given id, but let me check button. So button's id will be underscore save, button underscore save, and hopefully there is no error. You can see that everything is looking good. And so guys, after this what we will do, that we will create another layout file for our data that will show in recycler view. So simply create layout resource file, and then we will give it name row, then simply click on this one. So guys, now here what we will do, we will change this linear layout to card view, and then after this what we will do is we will inside it simply use a linear layout, and it will be width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, and also change the height of this card view to wrap content. And then after this what we will do is card use compact padding true, card corner radius it will be 10 dp. And guys, after this what here we will do is simply let me inside this linear layout we will use a text view, simply just one text view, and it will be width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, and text size will be 15 dp. Yes guys, and text color will be android, and oops, not white, it will be black. And after this here what is left, that yes guys, it's almost complete. And last thing is id, so give it id will be text view underscore row, so it will be easy to understand. This is our text view. So guys, now our row.xml file is also complete, activity main.xml file is also complete. So after this what we will do is that we will create a upload class for our getter and setter methods. So simply create a new class and we will give it name upload. Yes guys, and then after this click on ok. So now you can see that our class is created, and after this here we will declare some member variable for our database. So simply write private string, and it will be name, and after this again private private string, gender, then private string age. So after this here we will create an empty constructor for Firebase real-time database. It is required for storing data, so simply write public upload. So as now our constructor is created. So after this here we will use getter and setter methods. So simply click on generate and then choose getter and setter methods, then control plus a and then enter. So as now you can see that our upload.java file is also complete. And now what we will do is we will create another class which will hold our view. So let me create a new class, and we will give it name view holder. So viewholder.java, and then after this simply choose ok. So you can see that our class is now successfully created. And after this we inside it we will code that how our data will look in recycler view. So after doing this here simply we need to write extends recycler view dot view holder, and now you can see that it is showing error. So for this we will simply click on button create constructor matching super, and now the error is gone. So after this, inside here what we will do is we have to do nothing, but just one thing we have to do is after this on create super item view, here we will create a method. So simply write public, and its name will be public void, sorry, set data, and it will be context, oops, not this, so context, it will be context, and then after this here we will write the strings that we have defined in our upload class. So simply write string name, and then again string, it will be age, and then again string, it will be, oops, gender. So as now our strings are complete, so we will not give semicolon, we will simply choose bracket, and then here we will write text view, and its text view equals to item view dot find view by id dot id dot text view row. So you can see that it is showing row, so it is easy to identify the id. And after this what we will do is that we will simply use that text view for showing our data. So simply write text view dot set text, and it will be write quotation and then name, then name, after this write plus, then simply write name, then again we will use addition, and then again quotation, then after this a slash, then end for next line, then after this again we will write add, and this time we will again use quotation and then write age. So also make sure that you give this two dots and gap also in name, so it will look good. And then after this again here we will write age, and then again this time we will write gender, and then after this we will give gender. So guys, now you can see that our text view is almost ready, and now here what we will do is that after this text view we will create some interfaces for item click, that how can we delete that data on long item click. Create a public interface, so simply write public, and then after this interface, and it will be click listener, so simply write click listener, and then after this what we will do is we will simply use bracket, and then here we will write void, then the method name on item long click. So when the item is long clicked, then what will happen, so we are creating this for that purpose. So simply write view, and not view holder, simply view, and then again an integer for the position, so simply write position, then semicolon. Yes guys, now it is complete, and now after this here we will create the public void set on click listener, and I think its spelling is right, I mean correct. Then after this we will write view holder dot click listener, then click listener, then after this start bracket, then m click listener. So m spelling click listener equals to click listener, and now it is showing error because we have not created it. So just before this public interface we will write private, and then view holder dot click listener, and then m click listener. So now as you can see that the error is gone, and now it is pretty fine and looking good. So after this, inside this public view holder, what we will do is that we will generate that set on click listener method. So just after this super item view we will simply write item view dot set on long listener. You can see that method is showing already, and then new, then on long click listener, and now here we have to do is simply before this return false, simply write m click listener dot on item long click, and then view, and after this dot comma get adapter position. Yes guys, now our view holder class is already, it's complete. So after this, go back to main activity.java, and now here we have to declare some variables for edit text. So as now we have declared our variables, so it's time for Firebase database. So simply write Firebase database, then Firebase database, then database reference. So database reference, then database reference, and after this here we will also declare for our upload class. So simply write upload, then done. So now it's complete, and then inside on create we will give reference for all the edit text, and after this here we will write upload for our class. So simply write upload equals to new upload, and then close it. Then after this here we will write for our now for Recyclerview. So simply write Recyclerview equals to find view by id r dot id dot Recyclerview main. And now here for our Firebase database, so simply write, before this I will write Recyclerview dot set has fixed size, because we have to fix it, otherwise it will not work. So we will simply write true, and then after this again Recyclerview dot set layout manager, and it will be new, then linear layout manager, and then after this here we will simply pass this. And now this is time for Firebase database. So here we will simply write database reference equals to Firebase database dot get reference, not reference, this time we will write get instance dot get reference dot child, and child name will be data. So guys, after this simply write semicolon, and now it's complete. And after this we will here simply use a button, for saving our data. So simply write button dot set on click listener method, then new, then on click listener method. So inside this what we will do is we will simply first of all save our data. For saving data we have to do is simply write upload dot set name, it will be name et dot get text dot to string, and then again we have to do the same thing, name dot set age et dot get text dot to string, and after this again upload, and this time for gender write set gender, and it will be gender et dot get text dot to string, and then last line that we have to write is simply create a string, and that will be id equals to database reference for pushing our data. So simply write push dot get key, and then here we will simply write database reference dot child. So child will be id, and then after this we will save value of our upload class. So here simply write upload, and after this semicolon. So guys, now what will happen that when the user will click on the button, that data will automatically save in database. So here we have to show a toast that our data is saved successfully. So simply write toast, then data saved. Yes guys, so it will show a toast message. And then after this here what we have to do, that we have to retrieve that data again in our Android app. So for this we will simply write on start method, you can see it showing here, and after this on start method, inside it we will simply use the Firebase recycler adapter, and its latest version is 6.2.0, and so now what we will write here is simply write Firebase recycler options, and inside that option we will give our upload class, and then here we will simply write options equals to inside, now we will write new, and then Firebase options dot builder Firebase options, then write dot builder, and then again inside this angle bracket we will give our upload class, and then dot set query, and here we will write database reference, then upload class dot class, and then again dot build. and then semicolon. So guys, now our Firebase options are ready, and now we will use Firebase Recycler adapter. So simply write Firebase Recycler adapter, then angle brackets, then upload, then comma, then view holder, and then here we will write Firebase Recycler adapter equals to again new, then Firebase Recycler adapter. Then simply, now you can see that we have two methods, on bind view holder, on create view holder. So here simply write a semicolon because I don't like this red error, and here we have to paste that options. And now inside on bind view holder, what we will do is we will simply write holder dot set data, and then get application context, and then again we will write model dot get name, then again model dot get age, then again model dot get gender. So as now this is complete because this line will retrieve our data in our recycler view. So after this, what here we have to do is we will simply write holder for our long item click. So set on click listener method, then new, then new click listener method, and now you can see that our method that we have created is showing here on item long click. So inside it, what we will do is we will simply, we have to declare a string for that. So before proceeding, simply write a string, and it will be name, and then close it. So after declaring that string, come back inside our adapter, and then inside this on item long click we will simply write that string name, and it will be equals to get item. So let me give it get item, and inside that item we will paste our position, then dot get name. Yes guys, we will need it for deleting that data, and after this here we will give a method show delete data dialog. Yes guys, and then here we will simply give that name, and then semicolon. And now it is showing error because we have not created it. So after this, come inside on create view holder, and we will create that method in few seconds, but before it I will fix the view. So before proceeding, here what we will write is simply write view, then again view equals to layout inflator, and then dot from parent, and then parent, then dot get context, and after this we will simply write dot inflate r dot layout dot row, and then after this again parent, and then false for attaching to root. Yes guys, now our view is also complete, and after this here what we will return is instead of null, simply write new view holder, then view. So is after this, now here we will create our method on show delete dialog. So simply write, oops, let me go this private, and then void, then show delete dialog, and here we will give the string that name, then start bracket, and inside it we will simply write alert dialog, and then dot builder, then again builder equals to new alert dialog builder, and inside it we will give our activity main activity dot this, I mean this, and then semicolon. So after this line we will simply write builder, and the title will be set title, and it will be delete, oops, delete, and then again builder dot set message, and the message will be are you sure to delete this data, and then semicolon. and after this here we will write builder dot set positive button. So there is two buttons, positive or negative, positive for yes and negative for no. So inside that bracket we will simply write yes. So after this we will simply write new, and then here what we will do is after writing this simply write on click listener. So now you can see that our method is showing here, and then simply write semicolon, and inside that method what we will do is you can see this is our dialog interface and integer. So we will simply write a query for identifying that which key we want to delete it. So simply write query, and query equals to database reference, and then dot order by child, and it will be name, and make sure that child should be same as it is in real-time database. I mean the child that you have given in this string. So you can see that your data will save in this form. So make sure you have given the same name, otherwise your data will not retrieve or data will not delete. So simply write child dot equals to, and in that equals to we will simply write name, that public string, and now here we will simply write query dot add listener for single value event, and again new and value event listener. And now you can see that there is a two methods, on data change, on cancel. So inside on data change we will simply write for, and then we will take the data snapshot, and it will be ds. Then after this we will write data snapshot dot get children, and inside it we will simply write ds dot get reference dot remove value. So it will delete that data, that particular key, and then after this just we will simply show a toast that data deleted successfully, toast, and it will be data deleted. And then inside the on cancel you can do whatever you want. So after this here what we will do is we will simply write builder dot set negative button, and it will be no, and then new, then again on click listener method. So in that case we will simply ask user to dialog interface dot dismiss, and then after this we will here simply write alert dialog dot alert dialog, then alert dialog equals to builder for creating it, because these two lines are very main. If you will not write these two lines, then data, the alert dialog will not show and you cannot delete the data. So hope you guys you understood, and now our coding part is almost complete. So let me check that everything is fine and there is no error. So it's time to run the Android app and see is it working or not. So but before running the Android app, make sure you have given internet permission in your Cradle build, in your manifest file. So you can see that this is internet permission and I have already given it. There is one more thing that I forgot to do, is that our data will not retrieve. So before running the Android app, that we have to write two more lines here. So just after this Firebase recycler adapter, here we have to fix the Recyclerview dot set adapter, and here we will write Firebase recycler adapter. Just before this, let me delete it. So as before running this app, we have to give we have to do one more thing that I forget to do. So here inside this after this on create view holder where we have fixed our view, simply write Recyclerview dot set adapter, and here inside this we will write Firebase recycler adapter, and just before this we have to write Firebase Recycler Adapter dot start listing, and these two lines are very important because if you will not write these two lines, then data will not retrieve in our recycler view. So hopefully this time our app should work pretty fine. Oops, let me close it. So you can see that our app is running. So now our app is thing is running, and you can see that app is running. And yes guys, there is no error. So let me open Firebase real-time database, and now we will save some data. Now we will save some data in it. So simply write region, and then gender will be, oops, and choose male, and then age will be, so you can see that we have given input type number in age, so that's why it is only showing numbers. So we will give age, and then after this, when I will click on this button save, so you can see that there is a toast message, data saved, and I will open. So you can see this is a unique key that our database is generated. And now guys, you can see that our app is showing data, but it is not looking good. So because I think we have not fixed the constraint, so that's why we have to fix it. So simply go to design section, and then here what we have to do is let me choose this linear layout, and we will fix this to button, and then and again let me run this Android app and see is it working or not. So again, if we will get this error, so there is no error, but the data should look in a particular perfect way. And so as now you can see that our data is retrieved, but this time it is looking good, but also there is a mistake that not so good. So go back to viewholder.java, and let me check that here. Guys, I forgot to give another backslash, so I will write this. Oops, my god. So now I think our app should work fine, and data will retrieve. Yes guys, now our data is looking fine, absolutely fine. And if I will give another demo name, and then gender male, and then again age 30, and after this when I will click on this button, let me open the Firebase real-time database, and when I will click on this button save, so you can see that data is saved here, and there is also another child is created. And after this, if I will long click this item, so you can see that there is a text dialog, and if I will click on this button yes, if I will click on the button no, you can see data is not deleted. And if I will click on the button yes, then the second child, I mean our SAM data, will delete. So I clicked on this, and you can see that data is deleted, I mean second child is deleted. So you can see that our app is working pretty fine, and there is no error. It's absolutely fine. So if you like this video, then please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon, because I will upload more interesting videos just like it in upcoming tutorials.